Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Shalom, I'd like to give our praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and the apostles at the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the fully elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. Psalms 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. And the kings of the earth right now is these wicked, right? Right, the small actors, the top banking families, alright, the Edomites, Esau, Edom, right? That's where it stems from, Esau, Edom. Actually, go straight back to Cain and Abel. When Cain had killed Abel, Esau is the reincarnation of also Cain, right? He was the first that did murder, that shed blood on the earth, right? These are their forefathers. That is Salakia. These individuals you're seeing on the screen here, right? Esau is their forefathers. Alright? Now why the heathen do rage? Right? At this point of time where we coming at, right? The devil, as the scripture said, the devil is coming down unto you having great wrath, because you know that he have a short time, right? As it says in Revelation, just roughly paraphrasing. Right? This devil, right? Well, these devils, they know that the time is up, right? They reach that height right now that the Lord is fed up with them, right? And the Lord is going to bring great wrath upon them. Great wrath. Why? Because they did wickedness to the Lord's people, who's the Hebrew Israelites, right? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native American Indians, right? And they are so wicked that they also do their own people wickedness, right? Just to get to us, right? Just to get to Israel, just to get to Israel, to do Israel something, just to try to get rid of Israel. They don't know who Israel is, right? Because the Lord said, you can't number us, right? We are like the sand of the sea. You won't be able to, they don't know exactly who is Israel, right? Because Israel look like the other nation also, because we are scattered on the four corners of the earth, right? So therefore we look like the other nations. So they don't know who they are to see, right? They don't know who we are to see, right? But what they will do, they will basically try to put out whatever out there, and they will take down as much people with us. Alright? And that is just pure evilness. Alright? It says here in verse 3, let us break the band, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Right? Now this devil This devil do all these things, right? Esau Edom, he does all these kind of things. And what they fail to realize is that the Lord, he don't like a proud look. He don't like this kind of wickedness they have been doing. Alright? And also for you Christians out there who believe that the Almighty Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and also his son Yahushai, who the world is ignorantly called Jesus Christ, right? If only believe that the Lord only is about love. He loves, yes, he loves who he loves. He loves Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native American Indians. That descendant he loves. Okay? That is the descendants that he loves. He don't love the other nations. He actually created the other nations to be under us, right? And I also brought out that in other past videos. Now we go into Proverbs 6 and 16. It reads here, these 6 things doeth the Lord Yahweh hates, right? So for you Christians seeing this word hate, or they might say there's a strong word, alright? But guess what? The Lord do hate. And who he hates? He also hates Esau Edom, right? Same way how it is you see, just roughly paraphrasing, I have loved Jacob, but I hated Esau. Alright? And these are the lineage of Esau, Edom here. These 6 things doeth the Lord hate. Yeah, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. Now this devil, right, he has a proud look. The Lord raised him up the same way which is he raised up Pharaoh in Egypt, where Pharaoh didn't want to let go the Lord's people, the Israelites, right? The Lord raised up Pharaoh in order to destroy him, and he's doing the same wicked, right? The Esau Edom, the so-called white man, the top banking families, the small hatters, he's doing them the same exact thing. But they are so full of pride that they believe that they're doing these things on their own. Alright? Proverbs 6 and 16. These 6 things doeth the Lord Yahweh hate. Yea, 7 are abomination unto him. A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. These are all the things that these devils does. The proud look, that they believe that they have rulership forever, as whatever this man name is, all you know who I'm talking about, Ura Ferrari. I'm saying his name wrong, but who cares? That devil and also Klaus Schwab, they believe that you don't need the God of the Bible anymore. They looking to make AI, have AI to do over the Bible, to do their own version of the Bible. This is the wickedness, this is the blasphemy of these devils. Alright? That's the lying tongue of them. Where it is, as it says in Job 9 and 24, the earth is handed over to the wicked. Alright? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. What he do it, how he did it by lying, with a lying tongue, by shedding innocent blood, by taking lands of the righteous. Who's the righteous? Who's the meek? The Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native American Indians. He took the lands by shedding innocent blood. Alright? These are the ways he does his things. He come with a lying tongue, telling, no, the Lord actually look like them. Their complexion, which their complexion is leprosy. Their complexion is what you call clean leprosy. The unclean leprosy is the one where you see the kind of patchy look, where it is you will see like a brown skinned person, and then they have white patches on them. That's the unclean, right? But these devils and them, they have that clean leprosy where that is a sin, you know. That's the same sin. That's the same Salakia. That's a curse actually, right? That's the same curse that the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai put over Cain, right? When Cain had killed Abel, all right, he cast that onto him. That is the mark he put onto him, and Esau came out that same way, red all over like a hairy garment when he was born. Verse 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imagination, feet that be swift in running to mischief. And the mischief and thing that is be doing is by coming up with these different lies. They sit down on the bed and they consult around the wrong table, you know. They practice wickedness upon their beds, you know. Just roughly paraphrasing. Alright? A matter of fact, let me get that. This is the book of Micah 2:1. It reads, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. Now these individuals up here seeing the wicked, right? As I say, Job 9:24, the earth is handed over to the wicked. They have the power, they have the money, they control the government, alright? They control you people. They control all the food, all the water, every single thing that you believe that you're getting free, or that you see and you're picking up in your grocery stores and whatnot. The companies that producing these mass production of these things, these are the wicked who control in these places. The burgers that all they eat, the sausages that all they eat, these things are things that when they reach to the is this thing the Midi, right? Which Midi is a certain holiday for them, where you will see a lot of children will be missing, you know. These devils and them just do this, their blood sacrifice and whatnot. Alright? And what they just do with the body, they just do what they just do with the body after. They put it in the butcher shops, right? And they grind them up. They put it in the meats, the sausages and the beef and whatnot. Things that you mightn't be able to tell, things that you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Alright? They will put it in those kind of stuff. And by doing that now, they serve it unto you all. And you all run and buy those things, cook them things, lick all the fingers and whatnot. All these things the Lord is going to judge these devils for. Alright? Let's get the book of Malachi 1 and 4. It reads, Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build a desolate place. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts. They shall, right? They shall, but what the Lord say? They shall build, but I will throw down. Alright? They was here before. They had rulership before. They lose it. Alright? And since they got it back, they're still in power. But what the Lord say? They shall build, but I will throw down. And they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord Yahweh has indignation forever. Alright? So these devils are the border of wickedness. Alright? They are the ones who controlling this earth right now. They are the ones who's going to push this CHIP, this MOTB. You know, the potato chip. You know, they are the same ones who cause the Maxine Waters to come in your hand. You know, to come and tell you that, hey, take this waters in your hand to be able to protect your loved ones. These are the kind of lies they come with, as we read in Proverbs. As a matter of fact, I ain't finished it. Let me go back to it. Proverbs 6. Proverbs 6 and 18. And heart that deviseth wicked imagination, right? So when they sit down around the round table and they discuss the wickedness, right? What they're going to do, all the wicked imagination that they just think of, they just bring it to pass. Alright? And the reason we as Israelites, Hebrew Israelites, are going through this, right, is because we went against the Lord's statute and commandments. Alright? We did what it is He tells us not to do. And He's using these devils as basically His sword, His weapon, to punish us. But these devils believe, they're so proud that they believe that they are doing these things on their own, which they are not. Alright? That's why they have feet that be swift in running to mischief. Verse 19. A false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. Let's go into that word, discord. I think I had it here. Discord. You get the meaning of it?
Discord.
Alright, discord. Disagreement between people. Right? Now, how you will do this disagreement between people is by, all you like to run and vote and them kind of thing. Where it comes to voting for a different party. Now, I did a video on that also, where it is all your governments, right? They are basically under these heathens. They are under the elites. They work for them. The elites, they control them basically. Alright? And the example I gave is like, the elites are like a bird, and the feathers on that same bird is different governments that you voting for. So it doesn't matter who you vote for. It's basically voting for the same individual who controlling them. Alright? Now when you go voting, which we're not supposed to be doing, we're supposed to actually anoint a king, anoint somebody to rule. Alright? When you go voting, dipping your hand, dipping your finger into that blood, or however new technology they want to do it as. When you go voting, that causes disagreement between people, right? Sometimes it causes disagreement against race, you know. As it says here also, similar. Strife, conflict, friction, you know, hostility, you know, disagreement. All these things that this devil does, the Lord hates. Alright? He hates these things. So I hope all you understand where it is I'm going with this and where it is I'm saying. You know, because these devils up here, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, you know. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Alright? And these are the wicked up here. These are the wicked. These are the ones that looking to push, as I say, the C-HIP, the MOTB, right? Elon Musk, Bill Gates of hell, you know, all of them. But as it says in 2 Ezra 6 and 9, as I said, Esau, Edom, this is his lineage here, right? It says here, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So Jacob's name was turned to Israel, and Israel is going to get rulership next, right? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and the Native Americans. So that's why we had to hold fast. We had to pray and wait for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to return. Because what he say, vengeance is his. He's coming to repay vengeance, and he's coming for these devils on them head. Anyway, Shalom. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakudash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopefully elect. And a bad babol, DTA, Shalom.